I can't ever get those pictures. Hey, good afternoon. I can never seem to like get those pictures right for the little like I'll look away right when it bam, bam. You know. Good afternoon. It's Wednesday. All right, I got my glasses on. We're gonna talk about a few things here. I always like to update you with what I'm doing in my life. One, yo. I just be woo. Okay, check this out. I'm at the gym. I've been working out. And there's a hottie at the gym. Okay, I'm very straight, but she's a hottie. All right. In fact, when I look at her, she kind of puts me in mind of Persephone. If y'all don't know who Persephone is, just look her up. Okay. Anyway, she's just like phenomenal. She's gorgeous. She has smaller titties though, bigger butt. I was like, jeez. Okay, and she works out with me in my gym class. Oh, God. I try my best not to fangirl, because I know that I could put off that energy like I'm attracted to someone. It's that you're attractive. And I can't keep the smile off my face or not say something about it. I just can't do that. I'm sorry. You're gorgeous, ma'am. Ugh. Please stop talking to me because you're making me sweat. Okay. Anyways, that was very exciting and I had to share that shit. I had to share it. Okay. Second, I want to tell you about how I got bad eyesight. Somebody brought it up because I went to the eye doctor not too long ago. I clearly have new glasses now and my eyesight is even a little bit worse than before because I wasn't wearing the glasses and I continue to do the same types of things that I do that contribute to poor eyesight. But anyways, I actually had really good eyesight for a long time, okay? I could see perfectly. I could see so far too. Like I could see a couple streets up if I really needed to. I'd have to squint or whatever, but I could see really far. And so I watch a channel, I think it's called Hopeless Romantic Society, might be the name of the channel. I know for a fact that it's like the name of their segment. But one of the questions he always asks people is, what's the craziest thing you've done for love? So this is the craziest thing I've ever done for love. When I was dating Aaron's dad, when Aaron and I first started hanging out and things, he would, I've mentioned this before, he used to bring me like things that he found in the lost and found, things from thrift stores. He never really gave me anything new, and he gave me these glasses. They had Prada on the side. They were really nice glasses, but they were not fake glasses. They were somebody's prescription fucking glasses. Motherfucker, I was wearing them motherfuckers like they were mine, and I couldn't see. I couldn't see. I could not see shit. Now and then I do like this to see something. And I wore those for a good amount of time. I wore them for a while. Several months. Because I didn't want to hurt his feelings or something. I don't know why I did it, but ever since then, my eyesight has been a little wonky. Not terrible, because I could still see. I could still see. So it's like funny when I go in there and I'm doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even think I missed anything. But something's wrong with my eyes now, and I could see the difference when I wear the glasses. But if I didn't wear them, I think I'd be fine. Well, no, I wouldn't, because, well, now I have a stronger prescription. So, anyways, I thought I would tell that story because it's about the craziest thing I've ever done. And I've done a lot of crazy things, you know what I'm saying? But wearing prescription glasses because you didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings, and now, therefore, ruining your own eyesight is just crazy, bro. Anyway, I want to talk about something I saw this morning. I read an article by sidepost.org. you know, I keep they do a lot of research. Now, not all researches from these are necessarily founded, but you know what I mean? Like, sorry, I start getting into my game over here and start getting distracted, but let me stop. Not it's you know, research is research. You have your control, you have your hypothesis, etc., etc. But it does just because you found something doesn't always mean that uh, it's facts. Like it could have been just that it happens to be that control group. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to. You know, I do use a lot of articles that I found, a lot of different perspectives. It's just funny that the ones that always come to me do happen to like support my own level of thinking. So I do find that to be important. So what I'm about to read right now is called Honor-Oriented Women Might Be Less Sensitive to Cues That a Potential Romantic Partner is Aggressive. Okay, a study of female college students from the U.S. Southwest revealed that women who more strongly endorse masculine honor norms tend to be less sensitive to aggressive behavior reported by a man who is their potential romantic partner. Women who do not endorse masculine honor norms as strongly reported significantly less interest in an aggressive male compared to an equivalent non-aggressive male. This is so important. This little research they just did right here is important because a lot of the times when women do find themselves in an extremely abusive relationship, people will be like, okay, weren't there red flags? Yeah, that's who you chose, right? The reason they're choosing this is because that masculine in the beginning of the relationship, those red flags fall under the social norms of masculinity. Okay, very important. Our culture, what we're pumping into our culture, essentially makes those red flags. So funny. It makes those red flags. It's not funny, but it is, and I'm gonna tell you why. It makes those red flags unrecognizable. It goes back to, you know, things like emotional incest. If you have a family member that displays some of that stuff, you think it's normal, right? So in this same way, they're expressing this in terms of women dating. Okay, so this is important. I'm gonna keep reading. Honor culture is a characteristic of societies that place very high value on maintenance and defense of reputation. Okay, in such cultures, defense of one's reputation becomes the central organizing theme of social life. These cultures typically prize reputations for strength, toughness, and intolerance of disrespect in men, but loyalty to the family and chastity in women. Okay, the worth of a person in society based on honor culture is determined by the extent to which he or she lives up to these standards of honor. If a person fails in this and his or her reputation becomes sufficiently tarnished, honor might become impossible to regain. I am reading an article called Honor-Oriented Women Might Be Less Sensitive to Cues That a Potential Romantic Partner is Aggressive, and this is by scipost.org. This is very important. This is why people in honor cultures tend to be very vigilant to honor threats and willing to go to extreme lengths to defend their honor. So a great example of that is recently there were honor killings in regards to women in the Middle East. They do that regularly, right? But there was one more recently where the young woman, her father had killed her because of her TikTok. And, you know, a lot of people did not mind that. So, present day honor cultures include cultures of the U.S. South and West, Central and South America, countries of the Middle East, and those surrounding the Mediterranean. Okay? Honor culture can also facilitate aggressive behavior in romantic relationships. For example, a study showed that participants from Brazil, which has an honor culture, were more likely to condone violence in response to an unfaithful woman in a hypothetical scenario compared to participants in North America. Researchers believe that honor cultures promote various scripts for how romantic interactions should unfold that lead to cultural acceptance of violence in romantic relationships. Aggression for its own sake is typically not condoned by honor cultures, but it is often seen as the most appropriate answer to actual or perceived threats of honor. I'm not going to continue with this, but this is very, very important because like what's going on in the dating culture and how, or even just, and not even just the dating culture, it goes even further than that, right? This is the same shit that is causing people to steal other people's money. They don't deserve it. They're a whore. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't give that baby mama any money. She's got a new man. She's a whore. You know what I'm saying? Even, I mean, and it doesn't have to just extend to just women, but, you know, why give him anything? Shit. Real talk. Andrew Tate. I don't usually bring him up, but this is literally him. Right here. Okay? So, this is very important. I wanted to read it. But I also just last night was reflecting on, because it's like, okay, I constantly say I'm not male focused, and essentially I'm not. Okay, I've been single a very long time, but I do get those little moments where I go a little crazy for the D, but it's not that. It's let's talk about it like this. It's because of the honor culture. When I read that this morning, I was like, makes total sense. My reason for wanting to be in a relationship is very simple. I want to have sex. I want to have sex consistently, and I don't want to be shamed for it. You know, unfortunately, you know, my life has led to where I have fallen into dishonor, right? But that desperation for a relationship really has very little to do with needing another person for anything else. So, I mean, it's not like I don't want the love part. You know, I really want that part. That's cool. But I live in a society where honor is more important. And so I just want to be like, yeah, I have a boyfriend and we fuck all the time. Because a woman who has a relationship and has a lot of sex is not looked at poorly versus a woman who's not in a relationship and has a lot of sex. But it was just funny that came up, because I was literally writing about it last night, you know, as I was being introspective on why I want to be in a relationship. It's actually not really the right reasons, but totally understand now that I'm looking at this whole honor shit. So anyway, you guys have a good day. I'm about to eat my lunch.